Morning, and we're going to start standing up. Remember to always do what you can, do what's safe and comfortable for your body, and not push your body past its edge. Only you can feel those signals in your body when it's telling you, oh, this is too much. So please listen and don't push it past the point where your body says it's safe to go. So let's begin. We're going to get started standing comfortably front to back, left to right. Spread your toes. Take a deep breath and maybe sigh it out. Sighing is a great way for the body to release stress. Take a deep breath in, lower your chin to your chest, exhaling. Inhale through center. If it's safe, lift your chin, open your throat. Inhale through center, exhale, chin to your chest, flex at the wrist. Take a deep breath in with your chin lowered. On your exhale, right ear towards the right shoulder, stretching the left side of your neck. Inhale through center, exhale, left ear towards the left shoulder, stretching the right side. One more time each way. Breathe in, chin down, breathe out, roll to the right. Breathe in, chin down, breathe out, roll to the left. If you like to take a full circle, feel free to go for it, maybe in each direction. Maybe you're just doing a little smiley face. One more time each way. Whatever you choose, make sure to breathe deeply. Exhale completely. Release your fingertips back to your sides. Inhale, lift through your chin. Exhale, lower belly in, chin to the chest. We're going to roll all the way down where you can go. Maybe you're using thighs or shins for support. Maybe you're using a block or a chair, an ottoman, the couch. Maybe your fingertips can reach the floor. Whatever's comfortable and safe, take a deep breath into where you feel the stretch. Notice if you feel the pull more in your spine and back, or in your thighs and calves, some more back or legs. One more slow, deep breath. Heavy head. Begin to push through your feet, roll up to standing. Your chair or couch or block or shins or thighs are always there to support you. Just try not to use your knees. And when you get up to the top, roll your shoulders forward and up, back and down. Breathe in and out. One more deep breath in and out. Go the other way. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. One more deep breath in and out. Find your way towards the front of your mat. Find center on your feet, front to back, left to right. Spread your toes. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, rock to your right, stretching out your left side. Roll the top left shoulder back. Breathe. Push through your feet as you inhale up, exhale other side. Roll the top right shoulder back, breathe. One more deep breath. Inhale all the way up, exhale down to the ground. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, chin to your chest. Right leg back into lunge, breathe in. Breathe out as we find our way through Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A, plank and low push-up or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, child's pose or down dog. 2 deep breaths. One more, maybe floating that right leg up to 3-leg dog if it's safe. We're going to meet right leg to the front and lunge on your in-breath. Exhale, step up to forward fold. Inhale, hips down, head up, push through your feet as you come to standing. Exhale, home to your heart. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, all the way down, forward fold. Deep breath in, half lift. Exhale, fold, chin to your chest. Left leg back into lunge, breathe in. Breathe out, find your way through. Knees, chest, chin, or low push-up. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe float the left leg up, deep breath in. Exhale, step through. Inhale first. Exhale, forward fold. Hips down, head up, push through your feet as you inhale to the top. Exhale, home to your heart. Take a deep breath. soften. Second round. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Right leg back into lunge as you breathe in. As you breathe out, lower, maybe left leg floating in scorpion vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Pause in your child's pose, maybe three-leg dog with the left leg up. Perhaps flip it over if you wish. On your inhale, we're going to unwind, bring left leg through into lunge. Exhale, step up to forward fold. Inhale to the top. Exhale to your heart. Inhale out and up. Exhale all the way down. Lower belly in to support your low back. Inhale, stretch halfway up. Exhale, fold. Left leg back into lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Knees, chest, chin. Plank and low push-up or right leg hovers. Inhale, open up. Exhale, take it back. Hold your child's pose, your down dog, maybe three-leg dog with the right leg up. Maybe twist and flip if it's safe. Whatever you choose, just breathe. Unwind. Right leg through, breathe in. Breathe out, step up. Hips down, head up as you come to the top. Exhale to your heart. Take a deep breath. Let it go. If you can, inhale, chair. We're going to hold chair, shoulders in their sockets. Feel your body breathing. Soften your lower back. Tuck your tailbone under. Lengthen it out. Knees are hip width if we can get there. Maybe heels float up. Maybe that's too much. One more deep breath. Inhale first, exhale, fold. Hips up, head down, heels down. Inhale, lengthen. Find your way into plank. Step, hop, walk, jump, and lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog if you can. Feel your body breathing. Right leg up if it's nice. Three-leg dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, knee into the chest and hover. Inhale, head down, toes up. Exhale, knee into the chest and hover. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to hold. One more breath. If you've got pigeon, we're going to find pigeon. Right leg across the front. Left leg sliding back. Those of you that know how I teach, if you prefer pigeon onto your back, come onto your back. Left knee up. Right knee out to the side. Let's make that modification into your reclined figure four stretch. Breathe out. Let go. Surrender. Surrender your body weight safely into the mat, maybe with a pillow or block under your chest if you feel safer and more supported that way. Surrender the breath out of your body. Let it all go. Let your head get heavy. Let your arms and legs get heavy. Let your jaw relax. Armpits get closer to the floor, shoulders soften. Let your forehead unfurrow. Feel your body breathing. Breathing in, know you're breathing in. Breathing out, know you're breathing out. If it's safe, we're going to pause here a bit longer. If it's too much, you need to wiggle and move and shift. Listen to your body. Maybe wiggle your toes. Maybe flex and relax your foot, even just a tiny bit. Just a little motion in the ankle and heel. And see if that does it. Imagine you could breathe into your hip. And then let go of tension and stress and stored life experience in that area. Just breathe. If it's safe for you to stay a little bit longer, feel free to stay. Don't feel like just because I stayed, you should stay. Know your body. If you're getting alarm bells going off in your ankle and your hip and your knee and your body's just telling you it's been here too long, it's hurting, it's not happy, don't stay. You have to live in this body tomorrow, so don't force it. When you're ready to come out, maybe you can tuck the left toes under, lift the knee, and push back and up into three-leg dog. Maybe that's too much and you're better with the left knee down. Whatever you choose, we're going to straighten and bend the right leg a few times. Breathe in, straighten, breathe out, bend. Maybe one more. And then start to circle the hip with a bent knee. Circle the other direction. Breathe out. And when you're ready, we're going to find the other side. So those of you that like your vinyasa flows, feel free to come into plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Maybe left leg up, deep breath in, and find your way through into pigeon. And settle into this side. Breathe out. Let your head become heavy. So just some choices and options. You can set up a block under your chest. If that's needed, you could set it up under your head on one of the various heights and see how that feels. Some of us feel better with the block under our hip. So it's the hip of the bent knee. In this case, it's my left leg, so I might feel better with the block there. If we have really tight hips, we're going to want the knee more in. If we have more open hips, we're going to want the foot more forward, but always be mindful not to force. And again, if hips are really tight, I alluded to that reclining figure four stretch earlier. We can also do a yin version of that. So we're all getting opening in the left hip, but an opening that's tolerable today, an opening that's bearable, not something that would cause force, strain, or pain. With our yin practice, we want to constantly settle in, let go, and soften. So try not to push and strive. Try not to see how far you can go and how long you can hold. It's not proving something. It's not about endurance per se. Yin, for me anyway, is really about surrender, about letting go, about letting each muscle and ligament and tendon do the work. I get my body into the position. I soften what I can soften. I direct my attention and my breath into those tight, sore, sticky spots. I have an intention to let go of tension and stress in my left hip. As I breathe into that place with attention and awareness, even though I don't physiologically have lungs in my hip, by directing my attention into that place and imagining I can breathe in there, I'm activating my parasympathetic nervous system and sending some oxygen and blood flow into that area. Or at least that's what the reading I have done on this states. When you're ready, release out. Maybe you're in three-leg dog, bending and straightening. Maybe you're circling with a bent knee. Maybe you're flipping your dog or going into wild thing. Any of those things that feel nice, if you have those advanced things in your practice, feel free to do that. If you just want to straighten and bend on the back, that's good. Maybe turn in and out a little bit. Maybe circle around. We're just creating some movement in that hip socket and making sure we didn't stress it and overdo. Take a deep breath in, and when you're ready, find your way onto the back with knees into your chest. So if you're in down dog, you could hop through or hop into boat pose, or maybe just kind of crawl up. See what's good. Make sure not to pull on your knees. We're pulling on shins or thighs. So whatever's good. Rock softly side to side. Breathe out. Let go. Nice. Release your feet to the mat. And we're going to pause, knees in, feet wide, palms up, shoulder blades down your back. Just breathe. Take 2 more deep breaths here, just checking in with your body. If your knees, ankles, or hips are unhappy, inchworm and heel toe your feet around into a spot that feels better. Beautiful. We're going to work our Bananasana. It looks like a banana or a C on the back. So I'm just going to stand for a minute so you can see what it's going to look like. But we are going to be laying down. So don't stand up. It's kind of like this standing half moon posture where we're leaned to one side or the other side. So it's like the feet and the hands are off to one side and the hips are off to the other. So we're going to make that sort of C shape or banana shape on your back. But we want to keep both shoulders and both hips on the mat. So please be mindful not to lift up your hip and roll to the side. We want to keep both hips down, both shoulders down, whole body flat on the ground. So we're going to start here, arms overhead, legs extended, move both feet off to the left. Maybe the heels come off the left edge of your mat, maybe not. We're going to push into the heels and shimmy your hips off to the left a little bit. And then move your feet even more to the left if you can. Relax. Take your arms that are overhead and bring them off to your left. Move your head too, and then we're going to push into the back of your head and shimmy your shoulders to the left. Now that we have the shoulders in position, reach your head and hands to the left again. So we've assumed our first C or banana shape, and we're going to maybe use the left hand to gently pull on the right. You can pull on all 4 fingers. You can pull in between the wrist and elbow, or you can just let your hands be heavy and let that right elbow and shoulder relax down to the ground. Whatever's good for you. And think about breathing into your right lung, expanding the rib cage on the right side, expanding that space between the right shoulder and the right hip. So we've lengthened that apart by moving the feet and hands to the left. We've naturally lengthened this right side body from shoulder to hip. And now we're just going to think about breathing into the right lung and feeling the rib cage lift and separate and the space in between the ribs open up on your in-breath. And on your out-breath, ribs close in, they come back together. We soften, the body becomes more heavy, like a lead weight. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel your whole body breathing. In the end, we don't want to do work. More and more and more, there's a relaxing, a surrendering, a letting go. Letting breath and gravity do all the work. Softening more and more and more. Take another deep breath or 2 here. And then we're going to gently and slowly shimmy our way back into the center and check in and see how we feel. So maybe move your head to the right and then push into the mat with your hands up by your ears and shoulders. Move the shoulders over. Bring your feet back in, bent or straight, whatever's good for you. Push into your heels or feet. Shift back over. If your knees were straight, lengthen them out. And you can pause with hands overhead, shoulder high, or by the hips, and just check in and see how you feel. Take a breath. Feel your right side and your left side all along the rib cage from armpit to hip. Maybe even down that right thigh in the IT band area versus the left thigh on the outer hip to the knee. If it's safe, if it's comfortable, we're going to try the other side. Feet off to the right. Push into your feet. Move the hips. Move the feet. Arms overhead if they came down. Bring your hands and head off to the right. And then push into your head. Move your shoulders. Move your body off to the right again. If we're gently pulling on the left hand, you might start that way. If you want to just keep relaxing more and more and more. So maybe adjust the feet and then start to see if you can relax the feet. Relax your legs. Relax your arms. Consciously and gently direct breath into that left lung. Let your body get heavy. Both shoulders are on the mat. Both hips are on the mat. We're not laying on the right side with the left side lifted up or vice versa. Just breathe in and then let go. Let go of the body, let go of the breath, the weight of your head, the weight of your arms, the weight of your legs. When you're ready, gently, slowly find your way back into center, bent knees or straight legs, whatever's good for you. And when you get there, we're going to flip onto the belly. So head to toe or left to right, however you feel better flipping the spine. We're just going to work our way onto the belly. And we're going to try a little shoulder stretch. So basically what we're going to be doing is crossing the arms underneath the body like this. So stay on your belly, don't get up. I'm just letting you see we're going to be doing this on our belly. So just do what you can. Don't stress yourself out. If this is it, that's it. Do what you can, right? Just see how far the arms will let you go over, and then let your arms get heavy, let your head get heavy. If you're better with a block, you can set yourself up with a block or a pillow so you're more supported under the head. So on the belly, we're just going to cross over, right arm in front of the left to start if we can. Maybe your elbows line up or even go past each other. Maybe that is way too much for today. Whatever you can do, it's kind of like a thread the needle, it's sort of like a double thread the needle. Shoulders down by the hips, away from your ears. If you want that support of the block or the pillow, you can pull that up under your head and just breathe. In and out, out and in. Keep letting go. Make sure you're breathing. When you're ready, we're going to gently and slowly come up and out. Pause for just a moment and check in before we do the other side. So I have my right arm in front. I'm going to turn my left ear down so I'm facing my right shoulder. Check in with my right shoulder, see how it feels. Breathe, surrender. Take another breath or two. If you're not comfortable with hands under the head, you might be more comfortable with hands down by your hips. When you're ready, we're going to try left arm in front if that's safe. If that's not safe, don't do it. If that's too long, don't stay so long. Just do what you can. As you breathe in, know you're breathing in. As you breathe out, know you're breathing out. Feel your whole body breathing. Remember to support yourself if you feel better with a pillow or block under your head. Continually let go. You have to try different things and shift around until you can find a position that is comfortable or tolerable. Just make sure to breathe in and out and in. Another deep breath or two. When you're ready, you push down, rise up, check in, maybe turn your head right and left, maybe just turn the right ear down, hands under the head or back by the hips, however you feel best. Breathe in, breathe out and let go. When you're ready, we're going to transition into our inversion. If you want to kind of just push yourself up and crawl forward and onto your back or flip over like a pancake, those are all good options. If you feel like your body's getting a little bit cold and you need to mix in a round or two of vinyasa flows, feel free to do that. Just make sure to breathe your way through. In and out. In and out. And once you've found your way onto the back, knees into your chest. Release your feet to the mat. And begin to let your knees fall open into reclined cobbler's pose. Shoulder blades down, fingers reaching, head resting. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe into that space below your belly button. Note how it feels. Gently expand your belly and low back. Soften and surrender. If you're not comfortable here for a long time with no support under your knees or thighs, you're going to want to get a pillow or a block, a folded up blanket, a rolled up towel, whatever you can use to support that knee and hip and thigh. So it's not pulling so much. In my case, I have a left hip injury that flares up from time to time. So I only need to support my left side. The right side feels fine. Whenever you're ready to come out, push your feet together as your knees come up and together. And remember, you could always choose crisscross applesauce if we have those super tight hips. like I did when I started doing yoga. You can start with our classic Indian style or crisscross applesauce. So one foot is offering some support to the opposite knee and hip and thigh, and it's not so much pressure. Those are all options you can try. We're going to go for that inversion now. I'm going to do legs up the wall. If you prefer a different inversion, feel free to pick a different one, but do remind yourself that we have been doing yin as we go through our pathway to Shavasana. Again, if you need that round of sun salutations, your body's getting cold, you need to do some planks and up dogs and down dogs, feel free. Otherwise, I'm just coming in hips right next to the wall. My hips are literally touching the wall. I want to get them as close as I possibly can, because when I turn and put my feet up, my hips are going to be farther away from the wall than I would have imagined. So just do what you can. Find that spot where you feel safe and comfortable. Legs are supported. Hands are out to the side, palms up. Breathe and let go. Breathe into your belly, rib cage, and chest. Feel your chest fall, ribs close in, belly button pull in towards the spine. Let's do that 2 more times. One more deep breath into that space below your navel. Feel the ribs expand apart left and right. Feel the chest rise. And then chest falls, space between the ribs gets closer together, lower belly pulls in towards your lower back. You're in a quiet state now. Gently and slowly begin to find your way onto your back for Shavasana. Take a deep breath into your whole body. If you like, maybe sigh it out. And then take 3 deep breaths, imagining that you could breathe all the way down to the soles of your feet, palms of your hands, and top of your head with each gentle in-breath. Shoulders are down, away from your ears. On your out breath, gently, softly surrender. The breath out of your body, the weight of your hips and head into the floor, the weight of your arms and legs into the floor. And begin to release control over your breathing. Begin to see if you can release control of your whole body. Every muscle that's even partially or micro engaged in your shoulders, in your neck, in your throat and jaw and face and forehead, in your upper back and chest and arms, in your belly and back and hips, and in your legs, all the way down to the tips of your toes. But there's a little engagement in the right knee, the left side of the belly, right shoulder, a wrist, a finger, an ankle, an armpit, a belly. See if you can relax and soften any tension or muscular engagement. Just giving your whole being, body, mind, and spirit an opportunity to rest, even if just for a minute or two. Is it possible that the longer you stay in your Shavasana, the more you can unwind? Nourishing ourselves more by doing less. Very gently return your attention to the present moment. Softly, slowly, gently begin to deepen your breathing. Really experience what it's like for your body to gently fill up with breath and to let it all go. Take one more slow, deep breath. As you're ready, begin to gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Let your head turn to the right, the left. As you're ready, take a deep breath in, raise your right arm overhead, put your left foot on the mat, gently scoot your hips to the left as you roll onto your right side. Breathing in, know you're breathing in. Breathing breathing out, know you're breathing out. Pause here, feeling the transition from Shavasana. Not letting ourselves get too stirred up too quickly. We're in a calm, quiet, meditative state now. Eyes closed if you can. Gently begin to guide yourself up to seated as we see about maintaining this meditative state as we go about the rest of our day. Feel your body breathing. Scan through your body from the top of your head to the tips of your fingers and toes. Notice if your forehead is furrowed, if your teeth are gritted, if there's tension in your throat or shoulders or inner thighs or belly or back. Take a deep breath in, lengthen hips to head. Soften from the top of your head to the tips of your fingers and toes. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Take one more slow, deep breath. Feeling your whole body. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to you, peace to your loved ones, and peace to our beautiful earth. Inhale your hands out and up with gratitude and grace, receiving all that there is. And as you come home, ask for clarity in your mind, clarity in your speech, and clarity in your heart. And if you're comfortable with it, we're going to close class with one round of Om today. If you're not comfortable, no pressure. Let your hands fall into your lap, palm up, maybe index and middle fingers connected if you wish. Om has 3 sounds. We're going to start with the Ah, go to the O, and then finish with the Take a deep breath. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for making this time for yourself. And thank you for joining me today. The light within me bows before the light within you. Namaste. See you again soon. And do remember to like, comment, subscribe, share. Find me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Namaste, yogis. Till next time.